Thank you so much for having me here today to teach advanced hair color. And we're going to really stay focused on advanced hair coloring techniques today because with hair design, it's so easy to get into it. It all works together, right? So when we start getting off, because we're all creative, we'll all make it an effort to reel back to our advanced hair color technique. Because I am available for all kinds of other education. We want to stay on track today. So I offer not only how to build a recession-proof clientele, but also precision haircutting, if anybody is ever interested. But today, advanced coloring is what we're going to be covering. So what I promise you today is that you're going to walk away with the tools every single day to get completely predictable results with all of your hair color. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Precision hair color really, really revolves around the handout I gave you, the law of color. I find that All Nutrient has one of the most cohesive handbooks in the industry. They really, and Dennis assures me that you have this. This is just one page out of the handbook that is actually on our dispensary wall at the salon. And a few of the things that we're going to cover in precision coloring today are the key factors to formulation. That being said, I'm going to briefly go over the anatomy of a hair. Because what I've noticed as I get clients into the salon that have an over-processed look, most of the time it's that their stylists haven't been having them do what would be necessary for their hair to maintain the color and to give the stylist completely predictable results. So the first thing we're going to go over is porosity in formulation. It's a huge, huge factor. Porosity being said, I brought my little dry erase board, and we're going to talk a little bit about the anatomy of a hair. And I know we all went over this, but essentially a hair has, we all learned this in beauty school, little bundles. They call these, they look like little ropes. My ropes are not perfect, but the inside of the hair is bunches of protein bonds in little ropes. And the outer layer of the hair we all know is called the cuticle layer, which ideally is flat, like little fish scales. After we do a color process, or people use alkaline water, or not great shampoo, or not ionic blow dryers, that cuticle becomes raised. Once the cuticle becomes raised and these little pieces chip away, you then have a hair that's in a weakened state, and you lose melanin, the protein bonds, which is the whole thing we're doing is we're putting color into the inner part of the hair shaft. So one of the things that's, I think, really critical in the porosity of the hair is to really have your client on a maintenance basis.